Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, The RealReal, and ThreadUp. And today I just wanted to take you guys along. I'm going to do a vlog style video and just show you kind of what a day off from my 9-to-5 job looks like and what I think maybe my day would look like if I was full-time. So I'm off 3 days a week, and this is pretty much what the days will look like. So I'm going to take you guys along today. We've got a lot of stuff to do. I'll probably show you my new storage unit, give you a little tour of that since I've got to go there anyway. And yeah, that will pretty much be what today's video is about, just kind of a vlog style of a day in the life. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Also, you can see my dogs are not about getting up today. Anyway, if you are new here and you like these videos, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on the way out. And leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite part of the day was, what you think of the storage unit. Maybe if you have some comments on my dogs, I'm sure they'll make an appearance in today's video. Alright guys, let's get into the video. So pretty much I get up in the morning on days that I'm not working, and I make myself a cup of coffee, and I sit on my couch and I share my Poshmark closet. That's the first thing I do before I get dressed and start doing whatever else I'm doing for the day. So that's kind of what I'm going to do now. I'm not going to show you sharing my Poshmark closet. One, because you probably have already seen people share, and two, because I share on my phone and I also record on my phone, so I can't do both. But that's what I'm going to do now, so I'll check back in. Also, I wanted to note, in case you're wondering, this is what my dogs do with pillows. I just keep throwing them up on top of the couch all day long, and they keep pushing them back off onto the floor. It's a fun game that we play. So, anyway, I'll see you guys in a sec. I'm gonna need to get my perks of being a homeowner. Okay, we just stopped by the storage unit, got everything packed up, and then we're gonna go back home and print out the labels and then go to the post office. Can I switch this around? I had to stop by the storage unit, so I figured I'd give you guys a quick tour. So I got a 10 by 10. This is the space, and I'll give you a little bit of a tour. So right here, this is the first clothing rack. I've got my men's clothes because there's not a ton right there. Then women's shirts on this side. And then if you come over here, this is my first shoe rack. And then I've got a bin of hard goods right in between here, and that stuff's actually going to go to Plato's closet. And then on this side, that's my shipping station, which I'm like in love with because now I have a flat surface to do all my shipping on. I've got my scale over there. And then if you turn this way, this is all my poly mailers. So I've got my Poshmark and Mercari poly mailers, eBay poly mailers, the bigger ones. Some flat rate bubble mailers, Tyvek, some tape in my business cards. And then on the bottom rack is just some bags from The RealReal that sometimes I'll ship in. They're like dust bags kind of. Extra eBay poly mailers, and then small bubble mailers for things that need to be shipped out on eBay that don't need to go on a priority if they're just like first class or whatever. And then if you switch to the other side, it's getting dark in here though, so sorry about the quality. I've got this bottom rack, obviously is not full yet, but that's just hat boxes on the bottom. And then tissue paper. This over here will be for bubble wrap. And then I've got some shoe boxes. So these are priority shoe boxes. These are some boxes that I get from work that fit shoes perfectly. And then like a couple of miscellaneous boxes. And then this next shelf is just 2 different sizes of priority boxes that are self-sealing. I love these boxes. And then up on the top is the first class. Nope. The small flat rate. These are like random bigger boxes that I use for like thread up and stuff like that. A random box right there. That's like a coffee cup box. Then we've got another rack. This rack's full of pants. Like I was saying to you in my last video, I started hanging my pants on the side like this so that you can see the tag right like that. And they're easier to ship out. So that's just that. And then at the end is dresses. I've got another shoe rack right here that's obviously not full. I keep swimsuits and bras in this Marshall's bag on the bottom rack over here. And then this last part is a closet organizer that I got for my birthday, and I love it. On the top is all women's blouses and sweaters and stuff like that. Extra hangers on the bottom. And then it has a shelf that's got a box up there. It's empty right now. And then I've got some purses hanging out in here. A couple miscellaneous things. A bin full of paperwork. And some dog stuff on the bottom. And that's the whole unit. So I'm pretty happy with it. It makes shipping super easy. So, and I'm right here by the front door, so it's super easy to get in. I keep a couple Marshall's bags right here just for when I'm done shipping. I put them right into the bag, and then I take the bag with me when I go to the post office. So I like the setup so far. I'll let you know probably a couple months in, but right now I'm loving it. Mom's got the packages. Yeah, well, you can't really see anything in there, but that's the weekend packages, so I'm gonna go home and print out the labels. Okay, I wanted to show you guys how I do my shipping. So when I go to the storage unit, I put everything in wherever it belongs and I weigh it out. And then I write what it is right here. This is a Tommy Bahama shirt and how much it weighed. That way I can put it into eBay while I'm printing out my labels, which I've already done. And then I will match up the item with the bag and I'll put the label on there, and that's how I do my eBay shipping. And then I write the same thing for Poshmark and Macari, but I don't weigh it because those are already weighed. For Macari and for Poshmark it doesn't matter as long as it's under 5 pounds. So I just write what it is so that I don't mix up my labels, and then when I print my labels out at home I just stick them right on the bag and then put them into this Marshall's bag where everything lives, and that's what we bring to the post office to drop off. So that's kind of how we do it right now. Alright, we're leaving the house now to go to the post office and probably Goodwill. Look at my flowers. So pretty when I come right out of the house. Alright y'all, so we're at Goodwill number 1. As you can see in the background. We're going to go to 2 today, so I'm just going to shoot my what sold video real quick, like a little snippet before I go in, and then I'm going to go and look around, and then I'm going to probably go to the next one. So alright, let's see what we find. Alright, I've got my mask on, I'm ready to go in. I just shot my little snippet for my video, and now I'm gonna go in and shop, and I will video a little bit inside, but I probably won't talk because people get weirded out and it's awkward. So but I'll show you guys what's in there, and then we'll talk about some of the policies when I come back out. So they've got these signs that say to go down the aisle one way or the other. So I normally start out in the shoes just because I like selling shoes. They're easy to photograph and ship, and they're usually a good profit. So it's usually why I start here, and I can identify things pretty quickly, so I can move through this aisle relatively quickly, which is good in this time. These are really cute Express shoes, but they wanted $7.99 for them, and that's just too much, so I left them behind. Look at this thing. Never heard of this brand. Cape Robin. One for Lopez. Okay, so I ended up picking up these Donald Pliner Kitten Heel sandals, these American Eagle sandals. This is a plus size cut from the cloth. Size 24 boyfriend jeans. This thermometer for outside for my garden, and then this win, lose, or draw board game, which is vintage and was going for like 25 bucks on eBay. We stopped to get coffee at Dunkin'. Okay, so we're down 2 Goodwills now, and we're gonna head home now. It's about 2:30, so we've been out of the house since I think 10:30 maybe, or 11. Mom's coming back in the car, so you'll see her in a minute. Basically, they have arrows on everything, on all the aisles, telling you which way to go, which nobody's really listening to. Hi. Heyo. And yeah, that's pretty much the only like precaution. They have like tape on the ground saying like 6 feet or whatever, but again, nobody's really listening to it. So that's kind of been my experience the past couple times that I went. They do have hand sanitizer. The second Goodwill we went to, they were cleaning the carts and like passing them out to you, so that was good. But the first one was like, whatever, do whatever you want.
It's a free-for-all.
Yeah. So, but I got a couple things at the second Goodwill. I got a couple things at the first. I think I, in total, bought like 4 things today. What about you?
Oh, I bought a ton of stuff, as always.
She always spends more money than me.
Not at the first one.
That's true. Also, Goodwill's, I don't know, I know that their like rewards programs are done by region.
They end on the 15th.
The one in our region's ending on the 15th, which is today. So, which this video will go out in the future, so they're probably already ended if you live like anywhere in the Nashville area, so. But they're doing like 5% discount like for your card now, instead of giving like the $25 after you like spend so much money or whatever. So that's weird, but I mean, at least they're doing something, but I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I think I have like 20, I'm like close to getting my $25, but.
So you should shop more and get your $25 worth.
No, it's not worth it. To spend money for no reason, just to get $25.
Not for no reason. I mean, you spend money and find things you need.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. There's something else I was going to say, and I don't remember what it was.
$25 free.
Yeah.
Instead of losing it.
Well, I'm going to lose it. That's just the way that it is. Anyway, we're headed back to the house now. And then, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll see.
Yep. Bye.
Home now. I'd like to go take a walk around the garden real quick, since I won't be able to tonight because I've got a cycle bar class. So let's see what's going on. I saw a bird come in here. I don't know if they're still in here. I don't see a bird anymore, but I saw one land on the garden bed, and I wonder if he's eating my stuff. Anyway, I've got tomatoes right here. Got some blueberry bushes right here. I've got 2 of them. This one is a cherry tomato plant. Look at these guys, look good. These ones over here look like they're probably as big as they're gonna get, but they haven't started turning red yet, so we'll see. And I've got another tomato plant right here, starting to put out some fruit. Got zucchinis back there. See some flowers, but no fruit yet. And then I've got cucumbers in the back. And then I'll take you over to the other garden bed in a minute. I know you're here for reselling, but I just like love the garden this time of year. Look at these little cucumbers. Got some more flower stuff going on. Look at this guy. I think this one is the slicing cucumbers. see what we've got. Some of them, there's a lot of flowering going on. Not so much fruit yet. But look at how pretty they are. And I've got another little guy right here. And on the other side, these are pickling cucumbers. Let's see any actual cucumbers yet. So I'm gonna back up so you can see my setup. So I've got this raised bed, and then it's got a trellis. You can't even see the trellis, it's covered with cucumber plants now, but it's like an arch. And then this little guy's a lily. So far it hasn't flowered. I bought two of them at the same time. One of them I planted right away, and the other one I didn't. That's the other one. And the first one is flowering great. So hopefully in a little while it will give me some flowers, but these are all cucumbers too. Gosh, look at this plant, it's massive. These are zinnias and sunflowers. I don't know, I may have planted them too close together, so we're gonna see what they do, but this is also, my tomato plant is also massive. These plants are just like so green. They're very healthy. So far, they've been giving some pretty good, like, flower to fruit ratio over here. And I had replanted this smaller blueberry bush this year and added another one because I heard that cross-pollinating or whatever they do, that like having another one helps it out, and it already has started to grow some new branches and stuff, so that's awesome. And then, let's see, we've got two more beds over here. One is just flowers, the other one is still vegetables. So this big guy right here is eggplant. I don't know how he's gonna do this year. We will see. I've never done an eggplant before, so it's my first time. He's big, but so far no eggplant or like flower. Oh, here's a little flower right here. Maybe he'll be an eggplant. I don't really know what they're supposed to do. This guy, look at him. This is a sweet heat pepper. The peppers are getting huge. They're supposed to be red though, so we'll see if they turn red before I pick them. This guy is, I think, my green pepper plant. Needs to be tied to the stakes now. He's getting too heavy. That one right there is my jalapeno. Tall dude. It's getting really tall. That's a banana pepper. We've got some zinnias coming up here. I just planted them probably last week. And then that one right there is a purple bell pepper, which I've never heard of before. So we're giving that a try as well. And then back here, I pulled carrots out of here, and now I've planted sunflowers and zinnias back here as well. And then this whole bed is sunflowers. And I hope that they get huge because I love sunflowers, are my favorite flower. Look at these little guys though. It's been about a week. And they're already quite tall for like little seedlings. So they're coming up everywhere. Let's get about probably 10 to 12 in this bed. I think that right there is a weed, but so I'm pretty excited about this one as well. Anyway, that's the tour of my garden that you did not ask for, but it's part of my day. So I usually come out here towards the end of the day when it's like dusk time, because it's like the perfect time to be out here. It's not hot, and I come out and I water, or well, I water them in the morning, but I come out and water again. And I wonder what kind of bug that is. Interesting. Anyway, it's just like really relaxing to be out here and see the progress of these guys in like under a month. So if you're interested in knowing about the garden at all, holy cow. Okay, also I hate hornets. That's what just happened, in case you're wondering. But yeah, if you're interested in like continuing to follow along with the garden, I will continue to do videos if that's what you guys want, but just let me know. If not, I'll just enjoy it myself. Mom's over there unpacking the car from Goodwill, and I was like, I'm gonna go walk through the garden. So anyway, I'm gonna go help her. Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. I'm just kind of outside hanging out with my dogs. You can see them wagging their tails. One of them is sunbathing. Let me see if I can catch her without showing you too much of a mess. Yeah, just hanging out. So yeah, I've got a couple more things to do for today. Got to list some stuff, which I'm going to sit down and do. I've got to finish filming my What Sold, my Mail Out Monday video, and get that edited and uploaded, because today is Monday and it's already 3:30. And then I have to leave my house at like 5:30 because I have a cycle bar class at 6:45, and it's pretty far from my house. So tonight is a Divas ride, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I love a themed cycle class, like an indoor cycling. That's been like really fun for me, so I'm gonna do that, and then probably gonna come home, and that will probably be it for the day. So at some point I'll make dinner and stuff like that, but that's pretty much like a normal day in the life of a part-time reseller for me. Today's Monday, so I'm off every Monday from my job, and it looks pretty similar to this. I do most of my stuff on Mondays, and then tomorrow I will just get everything prepped and ready for the week because I go back to work on Wednesday. So I'll start taking pictures and measurements and stuff like that, drop everything off at my storage unit tomorrow, and then start doing drafts for the week so that I can push those through, because I just really don't have time when I'm working to do new listings. So I try and make sure that I get that stuff done on my days off, like today. But again, it's beautiful outside, so like I might hang out here for a little while with the dogs, and then maybe work on my video. I don't really know. We'll see what happens, but that's pretty much it. But I'm going to wrap it up here so I can finish that other video, and that's, yeah. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. Leave any of your comments or questions or anything in the comment section, and I'll try and answer them. I don't know if you guys even really like videos like this, just seeing like what I do all day. It's like, maybe that's boring for you. I don't know. I know my grandma will like it, and she loves these videos, so anyway. Alright, bye guys.